tutorial, and today I'm going to make a logo and animate it, a 3D logo and animate it. I have chose to make a logo of Volkswagen. You can make any logo or anything. Yeah, you can make anything. It's on you, you know. Yeah, so Volkswagen logo is very simple, so I thought I should make that because it will take a less time, and you know it's good for start. So let's just import the image. Okay, so reference image I'm gonna import from my folder. You can use any image you want, it's up to you, it doesn't matter. It depends on your level of understanding the blender. So this is for basic uses, so that's why it's so simple, and you will learn a few things about blender from this tutorial. So I chose to make a simple logo and do some simple animation for the understanding. So I have just separated a vertex from the plane. I just imported a plane and deleted all the three vertices and just kept one. So let's just drag it over here, make this W. Okay, now I will press E to extrude. There you go, just extrude right there. Okay, now extrude again, right there. Yeah, so we have to match the line right there and there. Okay, let's just move it up a little bit. There, extrude it there, and okay, okay, now you will select both vertices and press F to fill them. So you might be asking, like, why is this so rough? So don't worry about that. I have a solution for that also. Just hang on and we will see what happens. Okay, so we will add another plane like that and a little bit higher. Okay, so I will press tab to go into edit mode, unselect this, and X. Now vertices, X is for delete, and now I deleted all the vertices and just kept one. You can press G to grab and you can move it anywhere. So extrude it, extrude, okay, extrude it again like that, anywhere like that. Okay, now extrude it again there, select this one and fill. So both our V and W are done. Now let's add a cylinder to make this hollow circle. So cylinder, and let's scale it to this boundary line. So we will scale it up a little bit and move it up a little bit like this. Now we go into edit mode, select the faces, select the both faces like that, and press I. There you go. Now press the right button of the mouse and select the option of bridge faces. What it will do that it will bridge the faces between these two big faces. So there you go, you have a kind of hollow cylinder. Now scale it on that axis like that. Move it up a little bit. Okay. So now what I have to do is, now we have to fill these W and V's. Now I am in edit mode. Press A to select all, and now F to fill. Now it's filled. Now I go to edit mode. Go out of edit mode. Now this, go into edit mode. A and F to fill. So now our logo is taking some shape. Now we'll add another cylinder for the base. Okay, now scale it up a little bit like that. That's enough. Control Z. So if you want to like move your cylinder or something very slowly, or you're doing a very precise something, you can hold down shift and it will move slowly as compared to normal. So just move it up a little bit. Let's just scale it a little bit alongside axis. Move it down. Okay, so our V is there you go. Okay, now let's add, these are planes, so let's add some solidifier to them by solidify modifier like that. 5 would be enough. It's another solidifier. Okay, so let's go to wireframe. And let's just move it up a little bit like there. Perfect. Okay, so this is our logo now. Now we have to color it. So we know the color of this, the base is blue, and this is kind of gray or white, but we will do it gray for because it will look better, I think. Go to shading. Let's just color it first, and let's put and dark it a little bit. I think that's reasonable. Yeah, that's good. Let's just make it a little bit metallic and up the rest now. Okay, so we can join all of these now. When I join these, it will turn into same object. So if you press Ctrl J, these three objects will convert into one. So Ctrl J, it's all one now. We'll add a new material. Let's go with a little bit like that. Okay, I think that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so that's our shading. Now let's add a plane for background. Let's just scale it up a little bit. Scale it on our axis. And let's just put some color on it also. A little darker, like that. Oh, that was well. Okay. So now we have to give name behind under it. I think it's not a good idea to move it. Let's just keep it in origin. Let's add text. Now we have to write Volkswagen. Okay, Control A. Fonts, you can use every font, any font you want. I just like this font. I just use it because it's pretty simple. Recharge. Okay, so there's our V. Right, now we will shade it and we will assign it I'll say 1. So material one is added, so let's just jump into our object mode layout window. Let's just shift A and just repeat it. So select them all. Let's just move it there. Scale them a little bit down. Right there. Okay. So that's our name. Okay. So we are done with modeling now. Let's just start our animation now. So first of all, go into animation tab. We don't need this one. Let's just go there and let's just add a camera. Oh, we forgot to add a camera. There you go. It's there. Okay. Let's rotate around x-axis 90 degree. There you go. View, camera, and that's perfect. Okay. Now let's just hide the camera. Okay. Now first keyframe is when the model starts, when the animation starts. So it has to be where you want the models in the beginning of the animation, and the end keyframe, like I will set it on 80, is where it will end up. Right now is the result we want at the keyframe 80. So what I will do is I will select all of these. Like I have selected this, I will press I and these options shows up. These are animation options. Like if you select only location, it will be like you are changing just location. Like it's there, like it's there and in the end, but it's somewhere there or here or anywhere. The location, just location, not rotation or scaling. So right now I just add a keyframe, and now I want to add 3: location, rotation and scale. So I press I and then go to this option, location, rotation and scale. So I have added 3 animations on this: location, rotation and scale, 3 types. Now this one I want to add just a scaling. Okay, now I would just want to add scaling on it, so I will add scaling. Okay, now with our these letters we can do is just location is enough with them. Location. Okay, so we have added everything for our end of the animation. Now what we will do is hold down this one and drag it to 0 or 1, whatever you like. And now we have the keyframe where our animation will begin. So let's just take this V2 here. Oh yeah, that's here. So this is just one setting where to start off. We will start for animation. So I'm gonna set everything perfect. So our letters, our name is all set over there. Now I want to add keyframes, of course. So I will press I and location. I location. Make it small. So now with assigning the location, initial location to our letters. Now let's just do it with our W and V's. Now I have to just enable the camera. Just know the height of the camera, like that. It will be perfect. Okay, like that. Okay, it's perfectly centered. Okay, now I want to add a location, rotation and scaling on this. So let's just rotate around that axis 360. That's our rotation. Let's scale it. Let's scale it 3 times or whatever you want, it's your preferences. And location is already varied, so let's just location, rotation, scaling. So now this is the one we're left with. Okay, so we selected only scaling on this base, so let's just scale a little bit like that, and I add scaling, so it's on the scaling animation. Now let's just check if our animation is working properly. Yeah, it's working and it's perfect. So this is how you animate stuff like this. So I'll just maximize the screen like that. Okay, so you can see just the animation when it happens. Okay, so this is our screen. So let's just move it back like that. It won't appear in camera because we set camera over there, but it's appearing in here. So let's just observe. There you go, that's animation. Now let's change our view to active camera. Okay, so there you go. Now we have just a blue dot which is our base, and we scaled it down. As we move through the frames, it will scale up. So we will end up this in maybe 90 because we have only 80 frames using. So let's start the animation. There you go. Okay, if you want to go into render mode, let's just go into viewport top. Okay, so let's just go there, render mode, and let's just add a sun. So that's like cooler but not so much, but still it's okay. Okay, active camera, this is our shadow. Right there, it's good. Okay, now our shadow is moving. There you go. That's our animation in EV. It's in EV and it's real rendering. That's our shadow and that's our logo making. So that's all for today. I hope you like it, and if you want to suggest other logos to be, I don't know, maybe animate or something, you can tell me or message me, anything. So thanks for watching, stay tuned.